So I tried to find like all the Harry Potter stuff I could like have like clothing wise. So I have like my Harry Potter shirt, and then we're gonna put this Harry Potter hat on, and then I have this Slytherin beanie. I guess we'll just do that since hats are like my favorite thing in the world. We'll just pile all the hats on top. And my glasses, you're probably wondering, are not Harry Potter glasses, but they're the closest round things like I could find. So we're just gonna go with it, okay? We're just gonna go with the Harry Potter attire that I have set up for myself. Heyo, what's up everybody? You are watching Stories Over Tea. I'm Sarah, and today I will be showing you all the books I'm going to read in April for the O.W.Ls read-a-thon. So, the O.W.Ls read-a-thon is a read-a-thon hosted by G over at Bookroast. I will link all the information down below. I'm not going to try to explain it to you guys because we're just going to be here forever, and it's complicated and it's long, but it is amazing, so I'm going to let her, the expert, the creator, G, over at Bookroast, explain all of it to you. But basically, it's a read-a-thon for the whole month of April, and it is basically outlining the O.W.Ls that the students take every year at Hogwarts, and so yeah, I will be participating. So go over to her channel and then come back. Okay, so I assume you know what like the O.W.Ls read-a-thon is now that you've decided to stick around. So for the career I'm choosing Spellmaker. Last year I was librarian, which was 5 books to read, which is like the average I read each month is 5 books. But I really wanted to like challenge myself this month and be like outside of my bubble of comfort. So I am choosing to read 7 books. 7's actually a lot. I'm pretty sure the most I've read in a month is like 8 books, and that was because like I'm pretty sure 5 of them were graphic novels. So, but we will survive. We will survive and we will conquer. That being said, I have also made sure that I have graphic novels in this pile to make it like actually like realistically possible for my abilities. So I have 2 graphic novels that I'll be sharing with you guys today. Also, if you guys are participating and want to buddy me, words do not work in my mouth today. If you guys are joining the O.W.Ls read-a-thon and are reading anything that I'm reading, I would love to buddy read with you. I know G has this thing online where you can go find a buddy read. I've already posted 3 books that I think, and I've gotten 2 responses back, so I will be buddy reading with 2 of these books with people, and they both seem very nice, and I'm very excited to read with them. So, but if you guys would like to join me in reading any of these books, I would love to have you. You can contact me over on Instagram at Sarah's Bookshelf. That is where I am the most. Instagram is like my pride and joy, besides YouTube, of course. Quick like announcement-ly thingy-ma-bobber. I've never done a TBR video before. I'm really bad at summarizing books, so we're just gonna go with the flow and see what happens. You know what I just realized? I realized I grabbed the wand to like do the intro with, to have like a wand in my hand, and I didn't do that throughout the whole entire intro. You know what, we'll just continue with the wand anyway. Let's get started! So the first class I have to take is Ancient Ruins, and the prompt for that is Heart Ruin. Read a book with the heart on cover or in the title, and for that I will be reading a graphic novel, Heartstopper Volume 3. I am so excited to read this book. I've literally been dying for this book to come out. I got it in the mail the other day, and now I'm going to finally read it and finally see what happens. So Heartstopper is basically about 2 LGBTQ boys and their journey and their love life. See? I told you that, it's synopsis, but like, we're just gonna go with like a little bit because I don't want to tell you too much because I mean, personally I like to go into the books not knowing that much. I like to know like the genre and everything, but anyway, this is a romance. And I'm really excited. The last 2 were super, super cute, and they took me like about an hour to read, so this one should be great for readathons. And actually I know a lot of people are reading Heartstopper Volume 3 or Heartstopper in general, and I am here for it. This book is amazing. They're so cute, and they're like, oh, these 2 are my like pride and joy. The next prompt is arithmancy, magical qualities of number 2, balance and opposites. Read something outside of your favorite genre. Okay, so my favorite genres are fantasy and sci-fi and romance and contemporary and books, and those are the genres I read the most. The genre I read the least is historical fiction. It is personally, it's not my least favorite. It's just like, I don't know, the books of historical fiction just haven't interested me as much as like fantasy and stuff. So I kind of bended the rules a little bit, and I found a historical fiction fantasy to read. And it counts. It is also by my favorite author, one of my favorite authors. So I'm pretty sure this will be a great book to read. And it is The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. I am so excited to read this book. You guys have no idea. I love Marie's work so much. Legend and Warcross and the Young Elite. Oh, I am here for it. Okay? So this is basically, this is her newest book, and it is about Mozart's sister, and apparently she's just as talented, and all she wants to do is perform music, but because she is a woman, she is not allowed, her father doesn't allow her to. So one day, a creature from another world, the Kingdom of Back, comes to her with an offer that she can't resist, but could also ruin her life, basically. So it's one of those do I get what I want, or do I give up everything books? And I'm really excited, and it's not that big. It's a quite thinner book, so I am also very excited to read this one. See, this is why TBR videos are so hard, because every single book I'm really excited to read this one, I'm really excited to read this one, I'm really excited to read this one. Ugh. In editing, I'm gonna curse myself because I will repeat words so much, and the synopsis will be really bad, and I will. Ugh. But alas, one must push through for the sake of YouTube. For the sake of YouTube and for the sake of joy in the end. God, I'm so weird. The next prompt is astronomy. Read mostly at night. So the plan for this one is basically probably to read at bedtime, because it's dark out. So it'll work out. And I also chose a graphic novel. I wanted to choose something a little spooky or a little mystery, because when you're about to fall asleep, getting nightmares is the way to go. And apparently, I don't read horror. I can't. I can't. And so I don't have any horrors and mysteries on my TBR shelf. So I looked, but I did have one graphic novel. It's middle grade, so it's not that spooky. And it's I remember when I was probably 5 years old or something. I don't know. I was really young. I got scared, but I am the scariest cat in the world. Okay, I am scared of literally everything. Gosh, I can't read horrors for the life of me. But I will be reading Amulet by Kazu Kabushi. And you guys are all gonna laugh at me and be like, oh, she's so scared. Yes, I am. Very much. So this is probably the oldest book that I haven't read on my shelf. I got it free once at the library because I was doing the summer reading program thing. And I haven't read it since I did that in the 3rd grade. So, finally we get to read it. And it's fairly short, and I'll probably finish in one night. And I know there's 8 books, but I'll just read the first one and see how it goes. And I'm really, really excited for it. It seems like a really exciting, middle grade graphic novel that I think I will really enjoy, even though I didn't in the 3rd grade. I will probably enjoy it at the age I am now, since I have matured since then. Next, we have charms, and that is to read something with a white cover. Now, some may argue with me that this is not a white cover, but the background is white, even though the majority of it is a different color, and there is it's a very colorful book, but the background is white, and that is what matters. The Queen's Assassin by Melissa de la Cruz, and see, it's white. It's white. There's a little pink, but the background is white. It's generally white. It counts, okay? It counts. I don't know anything about this book. I went to a Penguin Teen Tour, and There was Marie Lou, Astrid Schultz, as well as Melissa de la Cruz. I went for Marie Lou, but I wanted to get this book signed anyway, so I bought it. I know nothing about it, and I just know that it's a fantasy and that it's probably going to be really good, and that like everybody's been saying they've wanted to read it that I've talked to. So I'm really excited. It looks good. The Queen's Assassin, right up my alley. Fantasy all the way. Next is Divination, and that is to read. So that is to basically number all the books on your TBR shelf and use a random number generator to pick one. So I did. I probably should have filmed it, but you know, BookTube newbie here and always forgets to do things. But basically, I've already done it, and it is. And the book that was magically chosen was The Maze Runner. I still haven't read The Maze Runner. All my friends read it, and they've like, oh my god, Sarah, you need to read The Maze Runner. And I'm like, okay. And of course, all my other friends have seen the movies, and it's good. So, I mean, I'm excited to read it. It's been on my shelf for way too long, and now is finally the way to go. I'm having way too much fun with this one, guys. This video is probably going to be really short since I'm basically spending like 5 seconds on each book, but honestly I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. You know, what does one say about books she hasn't read yet? So this is why TBR videos are so hard to film. Next we have History of Magic, read a book about witches and wizards. For that, I will be reading a book that has long been overdue, and that is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I just finished reading Fangirl, so obviously I have to read Carry On now. I have a book review for Fangirl, so if I know figure it out, then it'll be like somewhere up here, or it'll be in the links down below. But if I can figure out how to put it like up here, then it'll appear hopefully like right now. So Carry On. So basically, if you watch my Fangirl book talk review thingamabobber video, then you will figure out that I thought Carry On and Fangirl was a lot like Harry Potter. Now, we are doing a Harry Potter readathon. Reading a book like Harry Potter. My phone just fell. Yay! I am buddy reading with somebody with this over on Instagram, so I'm really excited. I've never actually buddy read before, but I think it'll be lots of fun to share like thoughts with somebody like live, not just like before and after, like in a video. So I think it'll be really exciting. If anybody else wants to buddy read with me, again, just let me know on the Insta. It'll also be my Instagram will be linked down below too. Last but not least, we have Transfiguration, and that is to read a book with shape-shifting. So I didn't know what books had shape-shifting in it, so I went on the internet and I looked at the suggestions that Bookroast put up for everybody, and I found that I had something that had shape-shifting in it, and that is My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Judy Meadows. Oh my god, I'm so bad at names. I don't know what My Plain Jane is about. I think it might be historical fiction too, historical fiction fantasy or something. I don't know. The synopsis is really funny. I think it'll be funny. My friend has said it was actually quite an adorable, funny read. So I mean, we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my TBR for the O.W.Ls readathon. What are you reading for the O.W.Ls readathon? If you are reading anything, I'd love to buddy read with you, as I've been saying for like 5 million times. Follow me down below. I have Instagram, Twitter. I just started Twitter, and it's like the most confusing thing in the whole world. So help me out on that. And follow me at my Twitter, also my Goodreads. Everything's linked down below. If you are a good person, subscribe and thumbs up. I would love for you to join my little corner of BookTube that I have started. And I will see you in my next video.